Easter egg, but then nothing really comes about. You sort of save her from the Orda mini boss at the end of the map, which is incredibly easy with the Stoner 63, and you just go for it. So I don't know, the Samantha Maxis inclusion was cool. It's awesome that she has all the different garb from all of the Primus characters, but what does that really mean for the next map? The teaser as well for the next map being the Gunplay, maybe not perks. So in terms of core gunplay, wonder weapons, the gameplay, and hey, even the Easter egg, I think I like more than Firebase Z. And everything basically apart from the perks, specialists, and story, I think Firebase Z does better than D-Machine. I think it has that zombies feel. However, I do actually want to react to Tim Hansen's video and actually see if my review of the Firebase Z matches up with his, if he believes that D-Machine is worse than Firebase Z. We'll have to see. But without further ado, let's begin.
Reviews, I don't take the highly edited.
Hey, we did the highly edited version.
Route.
Don't worry, dude. I want to check out the reaction too as well.
Very straightforward opinion route where I just give it to you. I just lay it out on the table, and you can take what you want from it.
So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
Yet completed the main Easter egg. I don't really care about Easter eggs anymore. Beyond Black Ops 3, I'm not.
So true. I've covered up a lot, but I want to see how the main gameplay,
like I said,
standard
hasn't played the map
experiences
a ton, but has definitely played it enough to have credibility, I would say. And with that all out of the way, we can actually start talking about the map. Firebase Z is DLC 1, or I guess a part of Season 1.
It is the DLC 1, but only in Season 1, not Season 2. Yeah,
it's a solid map, not gonna lie. I think the general consensus in the community was that D-Machine was a pretty solid map, despite seeing another remaster, half remaster of Nocturne Toe in. It was a solid map.
The Firebase Z major map
follow-up map isn't much
awesome.
different. I think
originality is number one. It's number one.
You with that straight away. I definitely think that if you play this map, you're going to have a solid experience.
I agree.
If you enjoy D-Machine. Let's start with the map design itself.
You have to like the Cold War Zombies system as well.
Layout approach where it's simply divided in half, and there's some sort of
Ancient Evil or Moon,
from
right?
Side A to side B. In Ancient Evil's case, it was the Pegasus to get.
Which I like this way better. The teleporter's way more obvious than the Pegasus from
Firebase Z, you of course had to take a portal to get from spawn over to the actual Firebase. The spacing on this map is great.
I agree.
There's definitely enough viable trading space.
The spacing is awesome.
Isn't an issue with spacing.
The exfil, boy, he exfilling already. It's like round 30.
It's just suffocating. That is just so anti-player in design.
Yeah.
It makes you want to fucking throw your controller through the wall.
Yeah, it's not like Shang.
Aesthetically, while we're on the subject of how the map looks and feels, it is stunning. Seriously, especially on PC. If you got that high-end graphics card,
I've not played on PC.
I'm so excited about it. It looks phenomenal.
I definitely want to see how it looks on
that
PC.
Vietnam vibe. You know
Vietnam.
It looks gorgeous. You know, you got that glowing orange horizon. You got the beautiful landscaping, and what I really love about Cold War in particular is the movement. You can mantle over things.
Yeah, the mantling on this map goes a whole other level. It's true.
You know, so enclosed in such a linear
It definitely feels so much better with that
hop
mantling.
over rails and, you know, slide down things. I think the mantling and the movement system really opens up the environment even more so than in the past. We really don't see many maps like this one, geographically speaking. We don't get many maps in this part of the world.
True.
We've had a couple of
very different
maps.
from D-Machine.
We've had Dairai, Zetsubo, Shinonuma.
Zetsubo, it's kind of just in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, it does feel more Japanese.
Pretty close to Shangri-La in terms of vibe, I would say.
Yeah.
Pure beauty. It's a nice juxtaposition.
It feels like Shangri-La and Ascension.
Another classic snow map that we just can't get enough of. Treyarch loves their snow maps.
They love the snow maps. No more snow maps.
But this is refreshing to say the least. So I think in terms of design and aesthetics, Firebase Z has it. But contrastly, what Firebase Z doesn't have, which is a nice little segue into the boss zombies, are the boss zombies. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot. I also forgot about the Hellhounds.
Since I think maybe Transit with the Denizens has there been a more infuriating boss zombie. I mean, there's been a couple of.
See, I don't necessarily agree. I think they're just. I think it's just the spawn rate that gets them
crazy. Nova crawlers have always been kind of a pain in the ass. There's been some here and there, but nothing has been more infuriating than the mimics.
Really?
They're these giant, odd.
They don't even take that much damage, though.
Have giant things coming out of their
They
backs.
look like mini Margwas.
Kind of like the Blightfathers, where they can grab you and bring you towards them. And they're fast. They're super fast. They're aggressive. They deal a lot of damage, and the quantity of them can get ridiculous.
Yeah, it's mainly the
little absurd.
quantity. I don't
they
think
even
they're that
patched
bad.
From launch,
Because
how
look,
many
he
there
put
were,
in one
there's
in and
still
they're
a
already dead.
ton.
You know?
It is ridiculous.
He
I
put
hate the
one
mimics.
bomb.
They call them mimics because you walk up to what you think is an item, and it's really
That
just
boy ain't
this
an item.
zombie that mimics what the item looks like. It springs up and it starts attacking you.
I wish you
think
could
it's
actually pick
infuriating,
up the
especially
items.
when
That's
you think
another
you're gonna be
problem.
getting a
There's like
reward
this
and you
weird
don't. I guess
duplication
that's the whole
glitch on
point
the
of it,
map.
is to kind of cuck you into thinking you're going to have some joy and just backstab you, but reduce the quantity of them and make them a little less sporadic, and I don't think I'd hate them nearly as much. And the other boss zombie they decided to pair with it were the Manglers from Garad Krovi. Very unexciting. It doesn't fully fit the theme of
I like it that it's like way more of an armored zombie, because like they also in this map they added armor vest zombies, and it's hard to compete with. But
or the napalm zombies from Shangri-La.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Asian
I don't
zombies
know.
theme, but it fits the Firebase
I don't know if
Z
napalm would
theme,
have been
I would
crazy,
say
though.
perfectly. Like you cannot
I don't
get
know if
more
I
of
would
a
be
perfect
super
boss zombie
crazy
than a
about
napalm
that.
for this map. They
Pick
didn't
up
go
that
there.
armor.
They chose
Yep.
a Mangler from Garad
Pick up
Krovi.
that
Pretty
armor.
Bland and boring, if you ask me. But
I don't know, man. I F with the
you know,
Manglers.
he serves
I
his
do like the
tanky
Manglers.
boss zombie purpose.
Oh my
just
gosh, wow,
walking
the
around
mimic
and
actually saved
soaking
him
up
there.
bullets.
What
I guess that's all you
heck?
need.
The
On the
mimic
other
saved
hand,
him.
thankfully, the player has the Ray
Holy
K-84,
moly.
the brand new wonder weapon.
Yeah.
It is unique. It's innovative. It isn't
Ray K.
something we've seen in the past, which is refreshing. It's very powerful, very rare to get, but I think that's going to be the case with every wonder weapon in Cold War out of the box, which is
F the wonder
good.
weapon
That's
quest.
the way you want it.
Make
You don't
it
want
easier.
the rate
I don't know. I don't think
of
it should be
the weapon to
insanely
just be
difficult
through the roof
though,
where
you know
you're
what I
picking
mean?
it up every 5 spins, but I also would like to get it before 100 spins, like in this gameplay. My one gripe, though, is not related to the wonder weapon itself, but the fact that you pretty much need it in order to efficiently take out the mimics and the manglers on higher rounds. You can deal with them early on with a crappy gun, but if you don't have this wonder weapon by like round 20, I want to say, and you're dealing with the quantity of these bosses and how tanky
rough.
they are, it's
rough.
truly
Yeah.
difficult. Like
Yeah.
D-Machine, turning on power and getting to Pack-a-Punch is very
Awesome.
straightforward. Which
Yeah,
is
they're
the way it
killing
should
it.
be.
They're killing
The
it on that.
majority of
Thank you,
Zombies
Treyarch.
players
No
are, in
more
fact,
Zetsubo.
casual players,
No more
and there is
Zetsubo.
nothing more infuriating to a casual player than having to go through a giant process, having to look up a tutorial every single time they want to upgrade their weapon or turn on power. There are good maps with very, very bad power and pack-a-punch systems. Thankfully, Firebase Z did not
It's
take
not
that
one of them.
route.
It
And I
is
think
not one of
it
them.
pays
Cold War has
dividends
not been
because
like that.
means
Yeah.
more people are going to
They've
play it,
actually killed it on
especially
that.
since
So thank you,
also
Treyarch.
this map is free.
They're finally
That
learning.
means more people are going to be playing it. That's kind
And
of
true,
unrelated
yeah,
to
the
what I'm
map is
talking
also
about,
free.
but
That's a
lot of
huge
people are
point,
playing
too.
Firebase Z,
Yeah.
whereas in Black Ops 4, when they had DLC 1, which was Dead of the Night, nobody was playing it, not only because they didn't market it, but because Black Ops 4 had just been riddled with these unnecessarily
Awful
long
power
processes to get basic
processes.
things. And while
You
we're
wanna
the
turn on the
subject of
power
Dead of
void
Night,
just
fuck
fair?
the Nosferatus.
Run
Those are
all the way to the
bosses
other ones.
that have probably been even more infuriating
Yeah.
than the mimics.
Well, they
I'm just gonna
copy from the
stop
mimics,
talking. I'm
right?
going off on a tangent here. Another really good thing about Firebase Z is how engaging the map is, even more so than D-Machine. They've made quite a few changes to really captivate
I
the
love
player
these
in the
assault
gameplay
waves.
instead
Yeah,
of
they're
just
incredible.
walking around aimlessly and getting bored. The
Yeah.
assault waves are constantly giving the player something to do. The trials, checking
Yeah.
in with Ravnov, or however you pronounce that name,
Ravanov.
knockoff Reznov. And they've
Ravanov.
also added more armory stations and more crafting tables
Yes,
around
and
the map,
massive W
which
as well. Yeah, I
is
forgot
great,
to
because in
notice that.
D-Machine, if
The
I'm not
Arsenal's an
mistaken, there
awesome
were
addition.
2 crafting tables,
Yeah.
I want to say. I'm not confident in that. And I think there was one
Uh,
armory station.
There was one
Again, not
Arsenal
confident in that.
and
Correct me if
3
I'm wrong.
crafting tables?
But there are far more in this map, and I think
Or no,
that makes
2.
the map more
No, just
engaging
2.
in
Yeah,
return,
just 2.
because players don't have to stay
Yeah,
in
there's
one area.
way
They
more
can
Arsenals. There's 3
be
Arsenals
anywhere
in
in the
this
map
map.
realistically and be within reasonable reach of
Oh, I've never
said
seen the Order do
station,
this.
which
This homie's about to
makes
die.
the gameplay all the more
Oh,
interesting. I think
what
one
happens if the ether
underrated
reactor
feature
breaks?
that was added to this map was Tombstone.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong, I still think Tombstone is kind of a garbage
It just
perk,
kills
maybe
him?
since I haven't
Oh, he just gets
had
sucked up?
a ton
What
of
the-
experience on this map. Maybe I
I've
haven't
never
fully
seen this
utilized it to its
animation.
fullest potential. Yeah,
the heck?
whatever. Base value, I think the Tombstone
I guess
is
you
still kind
gotta
of a garbage
return
perk.
on the power,
but
though.
it does set a great precedent for the rest of this game, because if we get a new perk in DLC 1, the odds of us getting a new perk in the future DLCs
is very
greater.
high. Yeah, even though
You
this one is
probably
kind
both
of whatever.
remember the very painful DLC season of Black Ops 3 where we
Yeah.
got Widow's Wine on launch,
And that was
but that
it.
was it. There
Yeah.
were no new perks. And,
Sad.
Black Ops 4 had a bunch of new perks.
Sad,
It is
bro.
refreshing
Makes me
to
cry
get a
listening
brand new
to that
perk with
bullshit.
a brand new map. I think I've touched on nearly everything. Like I said, if you're here for storyline or Easter eggs, you are unfortunately in the wrong place.
Yeah, it do be rough.
You would have been in the
It
right
do be
place
rough.
if we were in 2016, 2017 when I still cared about that shit. But
True.
I'm kind of past that. I don't care much about the story anymore. As long as the gameplay is good, I don't care. And I think that's the
Nothing
attitude
but
that a lot of people
truers,
have
dude.
nowadays. I think I would rate it a 7 out of 10.
That's just okay.
I would have rated D
Interesting.
Machine an 8
I'll give it an
out of
8.
10 for some sort of
Ooh,
reference.
so my man's
I think
rating
D
it above
Machine
D Machine.
was slightly better.
Ooh,
I don't
interesting.
think it's much better. I still think Firebase Z is a very quality map. It is solid. I don't think it has that one thing that's like game changing or
I do agree though. Like
mind-bending.
it
is
suffers on the
very
replayability,
good, and
like
it
D
did
Machine
make
is.
quite a few changes,
Yeah.
I think, for the better.
Yep.
Thank you for
I
watching
agree.
this video. If you enjoyed, make
Good-
sure to leave
good
a like
video,
and
Tim.
subscribe. Check out all of my links in
Good
the
video.
description to all the socials and all
Ladies and
that
gentlemen,
good stuff.
I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all, ladies and gentlemen, in that next one.